Welcome to the Camp Millennium Pumpkin Patch. As you enjoy this video presentation, we'd like to tell you the story of how this fundraiser has progressed to the point it's at today, and how the good people of Douglas County get together every year to have fun creating a family-oriented environment while raising money needed to support Camp Millennium. Camp Millennium is a free one-week summer camp for children ages 5 to 16 who are dealing with cancer. The Pumpkin Patch story starts over 50 years ago when a small family amusement park called Santa's Village opened near Lake Arrowhead, California, about 70 miles east of Los Angeles. 6 weeks later, another amusement park called Disneyland was opened nearby. Rumor has it that Disneyland went on to do quite well, but technology had since passed Santa's Village by, and it closed forever in 1998. Mary and Mike Kunert of Roseburg went to Santa's Village many times as children, and they took their children there when they were small. When the Kunerts heard there would be an auction, they thought it would be fun to go down there and maybe even buy a memento from their past. Well, it seems they got a little carried away and came home with a 48-foot semi-trailer loaded with goodies, along with 4 live reindeer. Then, Mary was stricken with breast cancer, twice. Prior to this challenging turn of events, she had always wanted to work in her own greenhouse, rather than the office work she had ended up doing most of her life. Her battle with cancer would prove to be the inspiration that finally put her green thumb to use. After the first bout with breast cancer, Mary's fresh focus on life encouraged her to start a small commercial greenhouse business, which in turn led to the idea for a very special fundraising site. Undergoing lumpectomy, bilateral mastectomy, chemotherapy, and radiation treatment, Mary began spending more time in her greenhouse. While looking through a catalog one day, a particular plant caught her eye, along with a note marking it as part of the Plant for the Cure program. Through the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation program, now known as Pink Ribbon Plants, portions of the proceeds for certain plants go toward breast cancer awareness and research organizations. Mary began growing pink impatiens and geraniums. Soon after planting a pumpkin patch with her father, in an unused area of the ranch, the concept of creating an amusement park site arose. The idea for a unique fundraiser soon followed, and Mary set out to transform the bits and pieces of Santa's Village attractions scattered around her property into a cohesive fun park. For the past 5 years, Mary and her family have been hosting fundraisers on their property. She and her husband Mike have raised over $17,000 for Camp Millennium and the school band program at Umpqua Valley Christian School. Every year during the last 3 weekends in October, local families are invited to their ranch to join in the fun. Volunteers from Camp Millennium lend a hand by selling food and helping with rides and games. Mary's goal for the fundraiser has always been to serve children with cancer. She always had Camp Millennium in mind. The camp's manager, Ryan Bowles, said many people show up to volunteer for the weekends, in which all the proceeds go toward helping children attend the camp. That helps us a lot, he said. That's a lot of campers. Mary's daughter suffered from a heart defect as an infant, which helped her to appreciate the difficulties parents face with sick children. But it was her own battle with cancer that kick-started her desire to assist other families struggling with childhood illness. 100% of all income goes straight to the camp, with local businesses donating all the food and game prizes, and friends, family, and volunteers providing all the labor needed to run these events, as well as pitching in to help restore the family's collection of vintage amusement park equipment. Mary hopes to continue making improvements to the event each year. As children enter through the Pumpkin Patch Gate, now fit with a reindeer crossing sign, they pass by the reindeer pen on the right. 4 females raise their antlered heads in curiosity. A fully restored 1950s Aero Development 24-gauge streamliner circles the track around the ranch, with children safely enjoying the trip from kid-friendly seats. The classic red and silver Santa Fe train is one of about 4 others currently operating around the country. Along the way, they'll pass by the old sleigh from Santa's Village. Because it has yet to be restored, a sign reading Santa's Junkyard rests beside it. Around the ranch, Mother Goose nursery rhyme figures greet youngsters as they pass by. Humpty Dumpty sits perched at the end of the train tunnel. Volunteers in costumes stroll around the ranch as children pick pumpkins from the patch. Up the hill, 3 llamas watch as a catapult is loaded with ripe pumpkins. From a safe distance, children may ring the bell salvaged from Santa's home before they pull the lever, launching the pumpkins far over the animals' heads. The llamas take off after the splattered gourds in pursuit of a healthy snack. Camp Millennium is a 1-week fun-filled summer camp for kids who spend too much time in hospitals and clinics because of cancer. It is a time to be themselves and to share in a variety of summer camp activities, such as hiking, fishing, archery, swimming, arts and crafts, horseback riding, plus many added surprises. The goal of this week-long adventure is to provide these children with a wonderful camping experience, which can be extended into their everyday lives. Camp Millennium is for children from 5 to 16 years of age who are dealing with a cancer diagnosis. Children from all over the state of Oregon can apply each year through physicians, self-referral, and support groups. The parents will then complete and submit the applications to the camp office for approval. Campers are accepted on a first-come, first-served basis, although some spaces are held for newly diagnosed children. Camp Millennium is free for all campers. Families are never charged or solicited. The cost for camp is approximately $600 per camper. Camp Millennium is a member of the Children's Oncology Camping Association and is overseen and directed by an administrative council. The council and subcommittees meet several times a month throughout the year to plan, organize, and implement the program. Individuals, including a full-time medical staff, support staff, and camp counselors, generously volunteer their time each year at Camp Millennium. Camp counselors are ready to show these children a great time, as well as provide friendship and love. Our counselors are mature individuals with a special zest for life. These dedicated volunteers come from all parts of the state, as well as Washington and California. Staff must be at least 20 years of age. Camp Millennium is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. In addition to the pumpkin patch, they are funded by charitable donations from individuals, businesses, and organizations. Any and all cash donations and camp supplies are welcome. A donation of $6,000 sponsors a cabin which houses 10 campers, or a $600 donation will allow 1 child to attend camp. All camp donations are restricted to the support of the Camp Millennium program. Checks and money orders can be made payable to Camp Millennium, Post Office Box 2064, Roseburg, Oregon 97470, or go to our online donation site. For more information regarding Camp Millennium or how you can help, contact the office in Roseburg at 541-677-0600.